morning. Welcome back to day 3 of the new house. Yeah, so this morning waking up, it's about 6:30, closer to work, so plenty of time to be able to get in. Waking up to something we wouldn't normally have otherwise seen in Leicester from the apartment, with the street ravers and the people blazing music in the car park. Instead of loud neighbours in the form of people, we have, if they're still there, loud neighbours in the form of birds. And conveniently, they've now disappeared, which is always good. But we have birds in the garden, which is always lovely. So I think they're going in and attacking the insects from the hedge, from where we were attacking the bush yesterday. But yeah, off to work this morning. We have a new starting today, so we're going to go meet them at the gatehouse and give them the Royal Ryan tour of Jaguar Land Rover. But yeah, it's going to be a good day, and hopefully we'll come back and do a little bit more work, maybe get some things reassembled to start the kitchen. Haven't quite decided yet, but yeah, a little bit sore today, so hopefully go a little bit easier, a little bit lighter work after attacking the bush all day yesterday. We also had bed upgrades last night. So, I mean, picture on screen, that's what I was sleeping on for the first night while I was here. We have now upgraded to airbed with duvet, and it was a lot more comfortable. I mean, I like sleeping on the floor. It's good for my back, and it's good from there. But this was much more comfortable, so it was a good night's sleep. Let me talk you through my breakfast setup this morning. So, in place of a nice bowl, we have a plastic camping bowl. In place of a table, we have an ironing board, and in place of cold milk, we have slightly warm milk because the cool box is that's keeping things cool, but you wouldn't class it as refrigerated. So you're gonna have to be careful about how much milk I buy in one go to start with. But we have food. Welcome to the setup. This is great. Look, I've got my own table. Fantastic. It has arrived. We have more house upgrades. And we are extending some of the crafting recipes we have available to us on the food skill set. We're going to go for 99 cooking. Air fryer, it has arrived. I've been to Argos now 3 days in a row, to the extent that the same woman served me all 3 days. She now recognises me, and we're having a good joke and a laugh every time we get there. Also, I'm also conveniently ordering all the big things from the extra room they have, like further down the shop. So I keep having to walk to the other side of the shop to go pick things up. But anyway, air fryer unboxing time. Let's have a look. I've also been and purchased some chicken, a broccoli, and the good thing is the Sainsbury's to do the broccoli with that plastic on as well, so being a little bit eco-friendly. But we're going to have a go at air frying some chicken. I've also bought some spadoodlies, so we're going to have a go at making some roast spadoodlies and see how they come out. Maybe chuck a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of spice on there, and see how we get on. But it's bigger than I was expecting. That's the only thing. Like when she came out with the box, she pulled it out, and I was like, oh, that's quite big. So I don't know if we're going to have counter stop space for it, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We may end up just air frying in the bedroom, the kitchen, the bathroom. We'll make roast spuds wherever the hell you want. So, air fry, Tefal, dual drawer. It's got a double drawer, capacity of 8.5 litres. Apparently you can cook chicken in it. Oh damn shit. So we'll get there. Good unboxing time. We have some grid thing for doing grid related activities. I have absolutely no idea how to use an air fryer, so we've got to figure that one out. But hey, a bigger grid thing for doing grid related things with. Coal is going to be everywhere. We'll build a big stash of it, so the fire's going to get burning again. And then here it is. This is said air fryer. Pull that out. There's some whatever the hell that is. I don't know. Instruction booklet, I guess. Prize money. I know there's a thick booklet in there, but who needs instructions? So yeah, we have air fryer. We have, I'm guessing it just pulls out. Small drawer for doing small drawer things. And then I'll probably pull the tape off before I ruin it. We have big drawer for big drawer things. So we'll get a cooking in a minute.
see how she turns out. Oh, wow, we'll Google some recipes and then we'll get her cooking and see how she turns out. So I'll update you that on a little bit later. So it's air fryer time. We've got everything set up. We cleared a bit of the workshop / kitchen side space, and we got things ready to go. So let me show you the setup and do a bit of peel board. So we have on the stove hob thing with some boiling water ready to go. One thing I do need to get is a chopping board. That's one thing I'm definitely missing, so that's going to be on our shopping list as a tomorrow home improvement, hopefully. So we've been using plastic plates and dodgy knives, but we've got some chopped up vegetables, so we can get this launched on and going. Get some of that in there, good stuff, very nice, very nice. Getting them vegetables going. Ow, that's hot. There we go, and lid on. Great success, one item down. Air fryer, cleaned and ready to go. We've got a chicken with that little bit of seasoning. We've got some spuds. Now, the article I read about this recommend using a shallow fry choke. Well, I don't really have one. I've only got a high one, so I've launched them straight in the bottom of the pan. Let's fuck around and find out. Air fry. Let's see. Is this going to be satisfying? Oh, it's stuck. Oh, that was not satisfying in the slightest. I am very disappointed. Teeth out, do better. That is some atrocious peel porn. There you go, it's down there for now. So apparently this has got like a dual mode, which I've half read the instructions, so we'll try to figure out. We've got drawer open, drawer open. So let's make the drawers no longer open. That's one in. There we go. We've got drawer open there. Spadoodlies are in. We're gonna do start stop. We're gonna select chicken. Select oven 1, that's off, that's on. Let's do timing, temperature, there we go. So it reckons 190 for 45 minutes. That's not what it said. Oh, hang on. 190. Now how do I do time, there we go. No, that's temperature still. Time's on the, here we go. Time's on the right. So I'm clearly a professional here. Now it reckons 10 minutes. Now I don't like the idea of cooking chicken for 10 minutes. So let's go for 12. Actually, let's go for 13 and see what happens. And then apparently what I want to do now is I want to do turn 2 on. And then if I pressed sync, we then want to put the temperature on to hang on, there we go, to 200, and then we want to put the time up to 20 minutes. Whoa, that's mad. Press sync. Is that on? Is that sync? I have no idea if that's sync. Let's push start and find out, I guess. There we go. So air frying potatoes, that is on hold. Right, let's test the sync out. Well, not sync with the drain, but hey. So yeah, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and chicken is on as well. Look at that. Okay, that's kind of cool. We need to find some recipes where you can just bung it all in, because this is great. You just set it and well, walk away, I suppose. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk away, and I will send you guys the updates when I've got some food on a plate. Good stuff. Food update. We have food. Chicken doesn't look undercooked. It's not too bad, and maybe a little bit longer, but I'll let you know if I end up with the shits tomorrow. Roasties actually come out pretty well. They hopefully come out fluffy, but yeah. Meal upgrade number 3. We've now completed the well, I say completed. We've graduated. We've gone from peanut butter on toast to a ready meal to now a full cooked meal with meat and veg. This is good. I'm happy. We can sustain ourselves. We are surviving and thriving. So quite a lot of time has passed since last did an update, and there's nothing physically to show you. However, there is a lot of planning that has gone on. I have opened up a Excel spreadsheet. We have multiple tabs in said spreadsheet for electrical notes, plumbing notes, gas notes, structural notes, and design notes. Now,
being an engineer, I've spent the last 2 or 3 hours wandering around the house, checking things, looking at where we potentially want things to go. And we have a list of 70 electrical changes which we want making. And what I've done with each of these is I've labelled what they are by description. I've labelled which room they're in, so we know when we're walking around and I'm talking to the electrician. For context, the electrician's coming on Wednesday. What room we're looking at, and I've given them what's called a Moscow rating, which basically says something we must do, something we should do, something we could do, something we would like to do. So it basically gives you a guideline of, right, this is the really important stuff we actually need to go work on. I've added a load of notes, and I've added some comments for the contract to go do. So yeah, I'll walk through that. I won't through that whole list because I'll be here for as long as it's taking me to write it. But yeah, there's 70 electrical items. I've also written some notes on plumbing. So there's 12 actions down against that one. Everything from ranging to putting a hot water tank in the loft so we can expand the bedrooms, right the way through to moving the towel rail and the sink in the upstairs bathroom, because I think we can change the layout, make that much more friendly to use once we take the wall out between those two. Again, I'll put all of this into more context a little bit later. Gas notes then, only 2 on that one, so it's mainly removal of the gas fireplace and just checking to see if we can move the gas meter or at least tidy up the box in the back of the kitchen because it's a mess and they've like filled it with like foam or something to try and make it well, not airtight but thermally secure, I guess. And then there's a page for structural notes. Now this is a lot more vague in terms of building walls, taking out walls, roof work that needs to be done, work on the loft. So there's 18 actions on there. That's probably going to grow a little bit. The design notes I have left blank though. So until my Canadian partner comes back, I'll make some suggestions and thoughts and feedback on that one, but we'll get your heavy input in that one along as way we go. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to go with that. So what I will probably do tomorrow is take that list and pull out the coloured post-it notes, which conveniently I have 4 colours of post-it notes, and there's 4 major tabs excluding the design tab. Each of those has a key against them, so I'm going to write the numbering and lettering key against each of those and stick them up in the various locations. And that just means when we come around with the plumber, I can walk around with the plumber, the electrician, whoever it is, we can come around. I can look at my document, I can look at the keys on the walls, and I can tell them exactly roughly what it is that I'm looking to do around that area, and there's a section for their comments, and then we'll get costing and that kind of stuff and work out what it is we want to do. So yeah, no physical changes, but very, very good progress on the planning front. So it's currently 20 past 10. And I think the next thing for me to do is probably to build a bit of a desk and PC setup because I'm working from home tomorrow. So we should have some new plates arriving tomorrow for house upgrade items. We should have some new locks arriving to obviously make the place more secure, which is good, and the router arriving all tomorrow, so we can get our half gig internet connection as well, which is going to be good. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a good day doing that kind of things, and then I'm quite sure what I'll do from there. We'll get the post-its up and see how much time we've got left and maybe start having a look at the kitchen and see if we can do a bit of a rejig in there. But yeah, progressing well. Progress is good.
Now, you see, what I'd really like to be able to do is squeeze the desk down into this gap here, which would then mean I've got all of this space here for well, so much room for activities. Problem I've got is, if we look at the trusty old measuring doodah, we have a gap of 117 mil, and that's important because it's on the skirting board and the base there. And then if we measure the legs, which is the bit that needs to fit, unfortunately we are looking at about, you see that down there, it's about 120. So not bueno, it's not going to fit there, which is kind of a bummer. So that's why we've gone for putting it in the window section here. For now, I've just got the displays on there. I'll probably save you the pain of cable management, because you're just going to be watching me moving black pieces of string around. Now, I know there's certain people out there that like their network racks and reorganising them, and will probably enjoy that, but I'm not a master cable person. And in all reality, I'm probably going to see if I can modify that box a bit, because that's the box that's over the top of the stairs. And if you look, it kind of fades away down there. I don't know whether they've just been a little bit overzealous with that edge, and if I can gain the sort of 3 centimetres I need back and squeeze it in. I mean, I'll probably build that into a desk at some point anyway and have like a nice seated area all in there. But yeah, that's where we're at for now. I'm not gonna do any more with, well, I'll at least get some plumbed in so I can plumb my laptop into it and get a connection up. And yeah, internet should arrive tomorrow, and we can look at getting at least a LAN connection, get the 500 gig up. Oh, sorry, 500 gig up, that'd be mega. 500 gig down, and the 52 or 100 or whatever it is mega up. I can't remember what it is now. I'll have to check those numbers. But yeah, I'll get the string in, and at least we're set up to work tomorrow. But I think that's the last major activity we're going to get done for the day. Well, here we go. The plumbing is in, for want of a better phrase. Cables are in situ. As I said, I'm not going to show you my brilliant cable management, because I just need to get it in so I can at least function tomorrow. But here we go. We are back up and running. We've got our chair. We've got our tool cases stacked in the corner now. And at least got a setup to work from tomorrow. So I don't know why, but that camera won't detect on here without plugging it into my laptop, and I'm out of ports. The same with the keyboard. I think the dock's a little bit knackered, but it won't do that anymore. But yeah, we now have it set up. We have a camera, at least you can see. I've got my little apprenticeship completion certificate in the back. It's completed my apprenticeship and a few tools. Set the scene for work tomorrow, and yeah, we're good to go. But it's been a long day. It's been a successful one. We've introduced ourselves to the world of air fryers and hopefully haven't poisoned ourselves. I'm still feeling okay. Update, nothing's come out of the other end just yet. Well, at least not in a terrible format, let's put it that way. We've done a lot of planning towards the electrics. We've done a lot of planning towards the plumbing. We've done a lot of planning towards the structural stuff, so that's all good, listed out, ready to go. So there may be some other changes. I'll settle with it as the way we go. And we've got the desk in and upgraded, so all in all a good day. But I'm pooped, so happy hunting, and maybe you'll get another one tomorrow. We'll find out. See you later.